For all the latest updates, subscribe to News9.
The protests in Serbia have been going on for the past few weeks now. The people of Serbia have been protesting against the government for its restrictions over nationwide lockdown to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Protests intensified further in Serbia's capital, Belgrade. Hundreds of people staged a protest in front of the parliament building in Belgrade. Serbian authorities banned gatherings of more than 10 people in the capital after 2 nights of violent clashes between police and demonstrators. Serbia's government is set to announce new COVID-19 restrictions after President Alexander Vučić said a weekend curfew may not go ahead. Serbia's government said the restriction was intended to prevent the virus's further spread following the clashes, during which social distancing was barely observed and few people wore face masks. The protest was in clear defiance of the 10-person limit on gathering. Protesters say that they cannot live under dictatorship anymore.
Zašto neću više da trpim diktaturu i hoću da se osjećam slobodno u svojoj zemlji. Ja sam osoba koja je deo detinjstva provela u Švajcarskoj i znam šta znači normalan način života.
Human rights groups accused the authorities of a heavy-handed approach and urged restraint. Dozens of police and protesters have been injured in the protests. A protester hopes that the government changes soon.
Besni, ljuti, ali mi želimo dobro ovoj deci, dobro ovoj državi kad se ova vlast bude promenila. Nadam se da će doći demokratija, nadam se da će se nešto promeniti.
The COVID-19 outbreak in the country was spiraling out of control, especially in Belgrade, where 80% of the new cases were recorded. The protests are expected to go on for the entire week. Shops, pubs, clubs, restaurants and other indoor spaces in Belgrade will have to close for the night at 9 p.m. Serbian time. Although the new government measures passed this week don't include an originally planned weekend curfew, the limit on gatherings effectively means a ban on protests. After initially handling the pandemic relatively well, the Serbian government has been accused of allowing the crisis to spin out of control in order to hold June 21st election. Serbian President Alexander Vučić has been accused of tightening his grip on power. Serbia currently has over 17,000 COVID-19 cases and over 300 people have succumbed to the deadly virus. Over 13,000 people have recovered from COVID-19 in Serbia so far. People in Serbia are hoping that things get back to normal in the coming days.